Hello, welcome to the Lone Wolf Tarot. I'm the Lone Wolf, and we're going to be doing a quick collective read for you. It might not be quick, we just see what happens. But, anyways, it's going to be a collective read for you. So, we have the Six of Swords. So, like, these ones don't have the numbers, and I don't remember every single card, obviously. So, sometimes I might hesitate. Also, maybe you could be hesitating to let go of something. Okay, maybe you're contemplating it, but we're gonna get more information. Okay, so something has been very exhausting. We have the Seven of Wands in reverse. Something was very exhausting, and you're releasing it, or you're trying to release it. Maybe it's like becoming too much for you to bear, and you're willing to move on. Okay, you don't want to hate this energy. You don't want to be living in a negative mindset because of this energy. You just want to cut it off. Like you just want to let it go, set it free like a dove, let it fly away. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of disagreements. So it's giving like, let's say you're in a relationship. This does not have to be a relationship. We do have the Two of Cups on the fence, leaning towards the transition of negativity or of reversal. But let's just say y'all always argue, y'all always fought, y'all there was no trust in this relationship. It doesn't have to be romantic, but this, like, even if it's a job that you don't trust, there's no job security. Like, it's exhausting being in an energy where you're always fighting, you're always stressed, you're always like watching over your shoulder, working, walking on eggshells. You know what I'm trying to say? So you're willing to let this go. You're realizing like that you have to just take your losses. That's the saying. I don't know, but you're starting to realize like there's other ways. There's more out there in life than whatever this is. Can we get more information on the star card? Yeah, you're starting to have hope. If you do leave this behind, that there will be better out there. You're also starting to like, yeah, you're just being like, you're starting to realize like, I can low key that movie. I can do bad all by myself or whatever. Is that a movie from Tyler Perry or something? But yeah, like I can do bad all by myself. You're starting to believe in yourself, believe in this new direction of releasing and moving on. Okay, that's not nothing I'm taking. But yeah, you're starting to like remove yourself from this situation. And even the thought of releasing this and moving on from this is giving you hope and making you happy, making you excited kind of thing for the future. It's like bringing back your positivity, your spark, your energy. It's like going out and okay. So it could be financial. Excuse me, I'm about to burp. I'm so sorry. Okay, it could be financial. It's giving like you built a foundation, you put a lot into it. We have the King of Pentacles, and you put in a lot of energy, but you didn't get what you wanted out of it with the Ten of Cups in reverse, or I'm sorry, the Nine of Cups in reverse. You didn't get what you want out of it. So, like, if it was a job, you never got a promotion. If it was a relationship, it was always toxic no matter how much you tried, no matter how much you try to make this person feel secure in the relationship. You let them have your phone passwords, you let them um, have your location 24/7. You just did so much to try to set up a stable situation for whatever this energy is, and it didn't go as planned. And yeah, you could be very upset about it. I feel like you don't want to live in hatred anymore. You don't want to live in a low vibration anymore, which is why you're releasing it. But it did cause a lot of sadness for you with this Nine of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you may even feel like a failure, especially if it was like a marriage, even a job. You could feel like a failure. Say you spent 20 years at a job and you're still a cashier. That's not a failure if that was your goal and you're happy with work, but clearly you're not happy with that. So yeah, with the Temperance at the bottom, excuse me, with the Temperance at the bottom, yeah, you're basically deciding that it's okay to live a life where you are 30 and you're starting over than being 65 with regrets. So you're finding the solution, which is obviously leaving. Yeah, happiness, happiness. The Sun card came out. So this was at the bottom of the deck when I brought up happiness, but now it's coming out. So yeah, you're focusing on your happiness. You're focusing on how much time you have left. So if you were a 65-year-old and you're starting to divorce or move on from a job or whatever, it's not negative for you because you feel young. You still have plenty of time. Even at 65, you can have 30 years left to renew yourself and start all over. There is something in my sleeve, guys. I was gonna try to ignore it, but it's like poking me. But yeah, no. So you low key, you feel betrayed by whatever this energy is, okay? Because we just definitely feel betrayed because we had the what was it, Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and then with this Nine of Cups in reverse. Hold on, let's see what's gonna happen. Yeah, you felt like, ooh, so you could have felt tricked. You felt maybe tricked out of your time, tricked out of your energy. You could have also potentially felt like it was just a bad plan in general or a bad idea. Like being with somebody for such a long time was just bad planning on your part. You probably saw the red flags, or you guys were constantly at odds with each other, and it just seems like you're like, yeah, you just wasted your time. I don't feel like you wasted your time if you came to this conclusion. If you are learning anything from something, it wasn't a waste of time, in my opinion, and me trying to be, optimistic for you because of the energy that you are possibly in. I don't think you should, yeah, you should think differently, from the situation a little bit. Be, have a new, like, have a new outlook on this situation because at the end of the day, you can teach people not to waste their time and see the red flags. You won't waste any more time whenever you go somewhere else. You know your worth more now because you know what you won't tolerate due to this situation. So like, yeah, be more be I can't tell you what to do, but it came out. So the so yeah, I feel like be fair with yourself. I feel like you're being a little bit too hard on yourself as well. So be fair with yourself and be fair with what you learned. Yeah, be realistic with yourself when it comes to this. You're still you're still young. Maybe you should be talking about it as well. Maybe you should okay, so now we have as for clarifier. Now we have the 5 of wands. Can I get more information on this 5 of wands? Okay, so this person could have been like at competition with you. They could have been in competition with you. They could have been like just, yeah, low key. You had to put a lot of energy and time into this situation um, for it to always blow up in your face. You know what I'm trying to say? So I feel like you didn't really get the opportunity to put into time into anything that was beneficial for you. It was rivaling all of your actual life, So, like, say you had a boss who was very toxic and made you come in on your days off, your kids' birthdays, your anniversaries, called you while you were off of work and told you to come in or work on this project that you weren't getting paid for it. Like, it was a very it was a rival for everything that you could have been doing because on your off time you could have been starting a business, on your off time spending time with the people you love, on your off time, and it just wasn't like, this is just not great. Like, these energies are not great. Yeah, it could have really traumatized you. You need to go do some healing, some shadow work, some therapy, listen to some affirmations, get on your back, you feel me, go back to that star energy and really believe in yourself more and just be focusing on your happiness. Like, that's the overall energy when it comes to that. Can we get some closing messages for this? Because this is a sad reading. This energy has been sad, y'all. The last reading I did was also sad. Can I get closing energy? Yeah, so you are like either needing to gain your ambitions back, or you will be gaining your ambitions back as soon as you release this, as soon as you decide to move away from this. You'll be getting back your control over your life, gaining more successes. You'll be seeing successes coming into your life. I feel like, yeah, you'll get determined again. And there was another card that was also speaking about self-discipline, but like Don't go back. Continue on. Be working on your discipline so that you can always catch the red flags, catch the things that, like, like be able to end whatever the heck needs to be ending. Be able to release it as soon as you see it. Like, work on that. So if someone lies to you one time, that's good enough for me. You don't try to say if somebody calls you in from work when you asked them 5 months ago to have this day off because it's your granddaughter's birthday or something, or that's when your wife is getting a C-section and they try to call you in or whatever, decline you or something, like that's we need balance in a way. So that's just examples. But anyway, I'm closing this out. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Peace.